Hey everyone, welcome to our live stream. Happy Mother's Day. Do you want
On these shields, boys!
to come in the shot? I'm joined here by my wife. She's apparently knowing she can't be seen.
Sorry, I'm short. What do you want me to do?
Max is getting my microphone. So we're doing a special Mother's Day Facebook Live for everybody who's here watching. I just want to say thank you for being on. This is my wife, Melissa. This is our youngest, Max. Okay, Max is playing with the microphone. But I just wanted to get on and let you guys know a couple things. Number one, I think every mom is amazing for what they do for their bodies, for their families, raising their daughters, their sons, just truly blessed. And I want to make sure that everyone knows how much that they're appreciated and loved, and their family loves them, and I love you. And I wanted to kind of read something a little bit about what it is to be a Spartan mother, a Spartan woman. Like I run the Spartan Resurgence. It's an online mobile accountability fitness challenge group to help people stay committed to their goals. And I want to say at least half. Would you say at least half?
Yeah.
Are women, and maybe more are, maybe a little bit under that are moms. But it's women who are taking the time 30 minutes a day or less to really make sure that they are the best mom they can be for their family, for their husbands, for their kids. And they're surrounded by other awesome men and women and men supporting them and challenging them to do their best. And do you want to just share a little bit about what you think about the group and how it's helped you or helping you? Speak to the microphone.
Sorry. Sure. I love the group. I think it's really important for the accountability piece, the motivation piece. Aside from just the logging in and being able to track everything and see how I did in a week, it's really nice to be surrounded by other moms who get it, who know what it's like to be up with these little guys all night, who know what it's like to go on nursing binges when they nurse constantly. And it's nice for them to be able to say, you've got this, find your 20 minutes, find your 30 minutes. The support, you can't match it. It's just really nice. And the best thing is I can do it at my own time, and then I can connect to those moms and they can connect back to me when they have the time, because the likelihood of any of us being able to do it at the same time isn't going to happen. But we get to support each other still and build those relationships with each other. And it's, I think, really important for us to have each other.
Yeah, so what I want to do here is just kind of wrap up a little bit and read a little bit, because I know with speaking to some people, they're kind of, they get intimidated by the word Spartan, by the name Spartan. I'm not a warrior, or, I'm not that. They think of the movie 300 or whatever. But I just kind of want to let you guys know who I feel embodies the Spartan ethos, if you will, the warrior philosophy. And this comes from The Warrior Ethos by Stephen Pressfield. What I'm going to read you is fiction. It's based off the scene in the movie 300 and also a scene in his other book called Gates of Fire that demonstrate in the movie 300 you have 300 Spartans who, and also in reality, going off to battle, the Battle of Thermopylae, where they're going to fight and hold off the invading Persian army. And in this fictional account, like Stephen kind of came up with this based on all the factual stuff that led to that moment as to how King Leonidas decided what 300 would go to battle. How did he pick those specific 300 to go fight and hold off the Persians? So Leonidas picked the men he did, he explains, not for their warrior prowess or individuals or collectively. He could as easily have selected 300 others or 20 groups of 300 others, and they all would have fought bravely and to the death. That was what Spartans were raised to do. Such an act was the apex to them of warrior honor. But the king didn't pick his 300 champions for that quality. He picked them, instead, he says, for the courage of their women. He chose their specific warriors for the strength of their wives and mothers to bear up under their loss. Leonidas knew that to defend Thermopylae was certain death. No force could stand against the overwhelming numbers of the Persian invaders. Leonidas also knew that ultimate victory would be brought about, if indeed it could be brought about, in subsequent battles, fought not by this initial band of defenders, but by the united armies of the Greek city-states in the coming months and years. What would inspire those later warriors? What would steel their will to resist and prevent them from offering the tokens of surrender that the Persian king Xerxes demanded of them? Leonidas knew that the 300 Spartans would die. The bigger question was, how would Sparta herself react to their deaths? If Sparta fell apart, all of Greece would collapse with her. But who would the Spartans themselves look to in this decisive hour? They would look to the women, to the wives and the mothers of the fallen. If these women gave way, if they fell to weeping and despair, then all the women in Sparta would give way too. Sparta herself would buckle, and with her, all of Greece. But the Spartan women didn't break, and they didn't give way. The year after Thermopylae, the Greek fleet and army threw back the Persian multitudes at Salamis and Plataea. The West survived then, and in no small measure because of her women. The lioness hunts. The alpha female defends the wolf pack. The warrior ethos is not at bottom a manifestation only of male aggression or of a masculine will to dominance. Its foundation is society-wide. It rests on the will and resolve of mothers and wives and daughters, and in a few instances of female warriors as well, to defend their children, their home soil, and the values of their culture. And so that's my invitation. That's my invitation to anyone here who's watching, to anyone here who wants to be a part of something bigger, any woman out there who knows they're just like this badass, ready to get out of themselves, and they want to be surrounded by other badass Spartan women. Go to that link, joepetri.com, Spartan Resurgence, and join our group. It's free. That's all I'm going to say about that. I want to wish you all an extremely, very happy Mother's Day. And thank you all for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up, share it, and don't forget to like this Facebook page. Thank you guys. Have a great one.